Hi guys, I am setting up, it's Shell by the way, I am setting up my space for some crafting, and look who is laying up here. You guys haven't seen him in forever. It's Cubby. So I thought I'd show you guys before I toss him aside. Mommy loves you. Look at that sweet face. Look at that sweet little face. So he saw me kind of cleaning up, and he came up here and laid down, and I thought I better get that for you guys, because I know some of you guys have been missing Mr. Cubster. Now he's in my arms. So Clint is working today, and I am preparing to do some sewing of this journal. Oh, these things took forever to stencil. Cubby, what are you doing, Cubby? So I thought we would just get together and kind of chat, and we'll see what we can get done today. It is Monday, about 1 o'clock, and we have still a lot to do, and I need to get it done by, the end of the week. I should have had it done by today, but I didn't. So let me toss Cubby on the floor. He's been really needy lately. Hi, what are you doing? So every time we go to, he's kind of being Velcro right now. Wish you guys could see him. He's so silly. I'd go to put him down, and he grabs hold with his other arm. And then here's Jazzy Lynn. Baby girl. So let me get them settled, and maybe they'll go take a nap just for a few minutes, and I'll show you what we're going to do with these large journals. I'll be right back. Okay, so I kind of think I got them kind of settled. We'll see. We are just doing the purple book. We're going to continue that one. So I'm going to pick out, Clint made 3 of these. I think I'm going to pick out this one. Kind of like the blue. It doesn't really matter, right? Oh well. I don't know which one to pick. He's not here. He told me to do whatever I wanted to do. Okay, so this one, winter is winter, right? Purple of these. That's spring. Summer. I think I'll put one of these. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? The purple. And fall. Fall doesn't really matter. Look at these. Aren't those gorgeous? He did such a beautiful job. So I know I have a calendar right here that I got. And our plan was to kind of go through here and put like winter, right around the time it would be winter. Is that in December? So it's around the 21st day of December, but I'm just going to put it in January. So pull this out. We'll just put it like the 1st of January, because I feel like that's pretty much winter. Figure all this out, I tell you. So there's January, and I think I'll just put it on this one. And that's just going to symbolize winter. And hopefully I put it back in the right place, if I remember. I was just thinking, I might need to be more selective when I do that. So let me put a zigzag. Clint did look at my thingamajiggy, my sewing machine, before he left this morning. And he said that my tension was off, I guess. So hopefully that was the only issue. And since this is a purple journal, I went ahead and changed the thread to purple, just some that I have. Yeah, looks really good. So, and hopefully they'll know what, you know, these are, that these are like fabric flips. Oh, that's just some thread hanging. So I may have to look up. I know there's like a list of what you do with junk journals. So I'm thinking that was about right here. I should pay more attention. Okay, so we got winter. What comes after winter? Spring. I think of spring is what? April? First day of spring, March. So, I think I need my next journal. Or my next book. March. So I did go in and I added the papers before I added the months to my other journals, and it worked out the right way so that we had it in the right area. So it was does that even make sense? Not really. But I put 2 pages in each one, and so it went trying to think what I'm trying to say. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So I was able to get 3 months in each signature instead of this one's a little bit messed up, but we're going to go with it. I'm thinking too much. So yesterday morning, which would have been Sunday at 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock yesterday morning, they went in and took my sister-in-law's temperature, and it was 101. And then at 7 o'clock, might have been later than that, but my brother wrote and said that they couldn't wake her up. So sometime between, 3 and 7, they tried to wake her up and they couldn't. And they tried for 2 hours and they couldn't wake her up. So she was officially in a coma. And so I'm stressed out about that, no response at all. And they were fixing to put her in ICU. Thankfully, her parents were coming down. My aunt went and stayed with my brother for a little bit because, of course, he's really stressed. Summer is around June the 20th. January, February, March, April, May, so June in this one. So my brother's really stressed, and he's just not doing very well. And my dad wrote me and said, "Oh, did you hear?" And I'm thinking, I wish you would be up there. Sometimes when people are going through stuff, they just need somebody to sit with them. But anyways, he wasn't sitting with them. He's just like, well, I don't know. We just got to see what happens. So it's just, I'm thinking, really, Dad? You couldn't just go up and sit with him? I mean, I don't know. Just bugs me because Dad's right there. Anyways, Gene said that the preachers and stuff were going up with him. At this time, he had no clue what was going on. All he knew was that she was unresponsive and she was in a coma. And I don't really say anything about my dad on this channel because I don't know if he watches. I seriously doubt it. But, you know, he's not the I'm there for you dad. It's just like kind of you're on your own. And that just kind of, it irritates me and it irritates Clint because his parents were not like that, you know. So anyways, and I'm thinking, you know, should I try to go down to Texas? You know, does my brother need me? Because, you know, obviously the rest of the family down there is not really stepping up to be with him. But thankfully her mother and sister are going down there, or headed back down there. They were just there, I guess, like 2 days earlier. And so they're down there now. But it just, you know, September. It just bugs me sometimes. But, you know, I guess it is what it is. We all have, well, I shouldn't say all of us, but a lot of us have family that are kind of not the best. But anyways, this morning she is responsive. When they told her to squeeze their hands, she squeezed their hands. And they're saying that what it is another sepsis issue from her bladder infection. So it's a sepsis going throughout her body from her bladder infection that she's been in the hospital in and out for the last month. So that's what he's saying. In last night he was saying that they are going to once she comes out of this coma on her own, that they're going to put her back in a coma and let her body heal some. And she just turned 62. She's quite a bit older than my brother, but you know, he said, I know there's something wrong with her because oh, excuse me, because he said, I know there's something wrong with her because he couldn't help her. I mean, she couldn't, you know, even walk to the bathroom or anything. So in there, you know, the hospital's letting them out and stuff, and it was just, it's like, I know, you know, she's not well enough to be home. So anyways, it was just, I was just not in a very good place yesterday. And, you know, when we talk about some of my family members, it's not a good thing. So anyways, and it puts me and Clint both in a bad mood. So anyways, one other thing I wanted to show you guys on this is, let me grab one. So yeah, that's us just jabbering. Seeing what, you know, what the world is like. Wonder where my glue, here it is. My glue is. Oh, cool. Okay. So, while I was doing the things the other day, I had Clint cut out some of these. And these are, what are they? Tabs. My brain's just not with me, guys. Sorry. So, we're going to kind of go through here because it's annoying to me. And I think he did this one for winter. Let me see if there's a winter. So, he's so cute. He's like, ooh, this one will work for winter, and this one will work for fall and spring. And, ooh, let's do this one. This is funny because it was actually an envelope. So, we're going to go ahead and just put this one here. Should I ink around it? I think that would be nice. So, let me get my purple. I just feel like that'll kind of make it come together. So, let me grab another sponge. But yeah, it was just just that kind of day yesterday. And the thing was, you know, I didn't sleep well the night before, and I was fixing to take a nap, and then I get a message from my brother, and he's like, she won't wake up. So then I really couldn't take a nap, because then I'm stressed because, you know, I mean, we have money in savings if I need to go down, but it's like a 3-day transfer thing in savings, and I'm like, oh no. So, you know, do I need to go down now? Do I need to wait? So I just prayed about it, and I feel like I can just wait, see what happens. But yeah, it was just, I was just stressed, and I was really glad to hear that her family were, you know, going down. And that's my thing is, you know, even if you don't get along with the person, you know, if it's family or friends, if you're able to, you should be there for your family. It just bugs me, because like when my sister's in the hospital, I'm like, what do you need me to do? You know, do you need me to do this? Do you need me to do that? And it's just, you know, and I think you guys are right there. I mean, they're 10 miles away, and, you know, you can't be there to support your son. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching this. I seriously don't think he does. But it just, you know, it hurts my feelings because, you know, he's always been that way. But still, I feel bad for my brother. Because if I was there, I would have stopped everything and went up with him. At least until he found out what was going on. It's my venting for today. Let's see what else has happened since I talked to you guys last. Clint is working today. And see, this is February. The heart, isn't that cute? I love that he did that. And it snowed a little bit. We didn't get tons of snow, but we missed the Nutcracker because we thought, oh, you know, it's going to be really bad. And I mean, we kind of had to decide a day in advance if we were going to go, and everything was saying, oh, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bad. So I told my sister, we're not going to the Nutcracker. And then it wasn't bad. So it was just kind of like, really? Let's go for another design. Yeah, let's do this one. These are fun though. I'm really enjoying these. I just like to put the, I don't have the dark purple. I was going to use it, but I have the kind of pale purple. That'll work. But yeah, so we didn't go to see the Nutcracker, which, you know, Clint was so heartbroken over. Not. So funny. And then my sister's like, what are you going to make for Christmas? She wants to have Christmas at her place, which is fine. And I told her, I don't mind having Christmas down there, but I don't think I should have to cook, you know, everything. I mean, if we're going to have Christmas at my place, that's one thing, and I don't mind cooking. But if she wants to host it, then she needs to do the most, because usually I make, you know, like 5 pies and all this stuff. So typically I don't really, you know, I don't mind cooking, but I don't want to be taken advantage of and be like, oh, you need to go ahead and look at these. Can you tell? Sorry. They're little eggs. Oh, look at the inside too, though. I'm using that one. That's so cute. It's a little... Clint showed me the eggs. He didn't show me the back of it. I bet he didn't even see that. But anyways, I told her I don't mind cooking. And then I was reading this book yesterday. It's an Amish book, and the Amish granny is not known for her culinary. And so she made lime jello with carrots and dill pickles. And her grandchildren, you know, they're like, oh, we have to eat it because we don't want to hurt her feelings. So he told Sis I was going to bring that. And she's like, I told her, oh, I don't know if I'm going to bring it or not. And she said, oh, I hope you do, because she said that was what I was looking forward to the most. So I told her I'm going to bring it just to see what just to watch her eat the whole thing, or a big mouthful, you know. She wasn't too thrilled with that. Yeah, that's just, I'm not going to make it, though. I'm just kidding. I'm not that mean. Though I'm tempted to, just because she's being facetious. So April, did I find May? No. Hold on. I know you're in here, May. Wasn't that April? Yeah. There it is. Let's do purple. Let's do this one. That one's a little different. So yeah, so I told her I'd bring, I think I'm just going to order a couple of turkeys. If you guys have never had like a good smoked turkey, there's a place in, I believe it's Tyler, actually, Tyler, Texas. And it's Greenberg smoked turkeys. Oh my gosh. So good. So I'm going to ask my brother later if he wants money or if he wants a turkey, because he loves food. So I told Sis, what do you want me to bring? And she gave me like 4 items to bring. Homemade rolls, I have to make those because she threatened store-bought and I'd rather have homemade. So I'm just kind of look at them and kind of see if they're, and then we'll go back up to the top. Okay. So I'm going to make rolls and a pie, which I haven't decided what kind. I might make that 4-layer pie that's on my channel. And I thought I had June in here too. Yeah, there it is. So June's kind of getting darker. Not darker, but hotter, I guess. I'm just kind of, I don't know. Maybe this one. But yeah, so making homemade rolls. The turkey, which I think my point was I was going to buy my sister a turkey as well. And my brother a turkey, and probably my dad and stepmother a Greenberg turkey. I never know what to get anybody because we just don't talk that much. And then she wanted pie and rolls. I think that was everything. And then she's going to have ham, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, all that good stuff. And then my best friend, Kristen's mom, they're asking us to come over, and I don't know when, if it's going to correspond correctly or what. But we'll see. Okay, so that was June. That was fun. July. So when we were making these, he just said we didn't have to do a whole lot. He just kind of wanted, we'll do this. Oh no, let's save that for October. He just wanted us to put our own spin on it. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Let's do this one. Looks kind of like, it could be like, what's those things called? Fireworks. So I really felt like it needed tabs because it's kind of hard to find the next month. And I thought, you know, that would make something really cute. And then in the next video, I will probably show you guys how I am going to sew these in, because I do have a friend who was asking, and I think I have a pretty good idea how to do it. That last one was at the very top, wasn't it? Yeah. So this one, I'm going to move it here. That's the same design. Oh well. I didn't think about that. Okay, August. Let's see. I don't have. What's this one? Do this one. That was cute. Let's do this one. I forgot I was taking. Oh, and so probably when I finish this, I'll show you one more thing that I want to add to these. And, you know, I had thought it'd be kind of fun to sew these tabs on, kind of add a little bit more interest. The thing is, since these are big sticker sheets, you know, that means that the sticky doesn't dry, because why would it? And it would gunk up your needle. So that's one reason I didn't add, you know, I didn't do a thing. Because I thought, you know, that would add some really interesting, is just to sew through each one. It would have taken a little bit more time, but it would still been interesting. Do I have September in here? I do. September. Let's see. Do I have this one? Kind of looking at my colors now. I don't, do I? Nope. Okay. Let's do this one. But I've been watching the Hallmark movie today, and I was making me some lunch, and I look outside and the goats are out, and I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Because, you know, it's hard to get them back in, especially when you're by yourself. So I thought, well, so I grabbed my jacket, put my shoes on, ran outside, and then realized I'm going to need my gloves because it is cold. It was really cold out. And they were kind of like in the backfield behind our property. We had like a kind of like a solid fence so that we can get the tractor into that field if we need to. So, and they had knocked that down. So then I had to pull a bale of hay over, and I may or may not have pulled my lower back. It's not hurting as bad as I thought it was going to. So it was kind of like, oh no. I told Clint, honey. But when I sat down for a while, it wasn't hurting as bad. But so I had to pull the hay over though, so I could get the goats' attention, so they would come and eat the hay, and so I could run over there and fix the fence. So that was lots and lots of fun. Have another circle. That's what I get for not paying attention to myself, huh? Thought this would be kind of fun since it's October and Halloween is orange. So, I'm going to put this one here. October. Find November. I hope I have enough of these because he put this thing back up. So November could kind of be icy, couldn't it? Sure, why not? I was looking to see if there was anything else. that fell, and it looks like there might be over there. We'll start this one back up at the top. But yeah, he just went through my scraps and ran it through my die cutter. And he did help me stencil. I found 2 stencils the same. And what we ended up doing was just the roses, like these roses, on all of them. Instead of like 5 different stencils, it was just so much easier for those last 2. So he helped me do, well, I guess he did the green one and I did this one. I did the blue and the purple. Come on, you're in here. I know you're in here. There it is. December. Okay, let me grab one of these that's on the floor. The cats, it looks like, knocked it off. But I think these would be kind of cute because they kind of look like a celebration, kind of. Isn't that cute? So let's do the circle. I know I have tons of circles in this one, but that's okay. And if I decide to, I could go in and like punch an eyelet, maybe in some of these, maybe put charms or something. I just haven't decided. You know, because that's a lot of charms. That's what, 36? So we'll see. Oops. Okay. There's that one. So let's put this one up here. So Clint called to make sure he had to go to Durango today. Oh yeah, I'm sending them over right now. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the people they were sending over right now were either told by their boss or by something that they were not going to do it today. So essentially he didn't have to go over today. But so that's kind of cute. I kind of like that. So much easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got them all. You never know. So let me grab the other things for decoration and I'll show you what I'm going to do and I'll be right back. Okay, so I was going to add some lace. We got this gorgeous lace and I think I'm going to glue it because my idea was to put it kind of on the bottom of this page, not all the way on the bottom, just kind of in the middle, just kind of dress up the pages. So I just thought those would be kind of cute. And let me grab my good scissors because that's take forever. See, I messed up Clint's scissors. I cut open a box with it and it got sticky on it. He's like, my scissors are all messed up. Oh, they're fine. So I can either put it like way down here on the bottom, and maybe I will. That's kind of cute. And we'll see how many we have. I think we got 5 of these from Hobby Lobby because he really loved the hearts. And so I'm just adding them with some of my art glitter glue. Isn't that cute? So Biddy and I had a long conversation a while ago. I was in the kitchen and he's just like talking to me. And, you know, of course I don't know what he's saying. But man, he was talking up a storm. So I put him in the bedroom. And he went in there for a few minutes and then told me he was ready to come back out. So I have this long conversation with him. He doesn't really talk really to me. And yes, he's a cat. But he'll sit there and go, meow, 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 you know. I'm a crazy cat lady if you're new to my channel. And he, but boy, he was having a conversation. I was like, really? That's him. That's why I was telling you. Yeah, that's my little Bubba. Daddy's little Bubba. He's telling me he wants his daddy, I'm sure, but that's his way of saying, I want my daddy. So, was I going down with those? Am I doing it right? Okay. Okay. I was thinking, wait a minute, I'm not doing that right. But yeah, so he's just not happy that Daddy's gone. And he didn't really have anything to do with Clint for like 3 days. And we think he might have had like a cold, because some of the other cats are getting a cold from the, I think it's because the weather's kind of warm and cool. So, and the reason, like I said, the reason I didn't sew these on was because of that big sticker sheet. And I don't want, you know, sticky glue all through my needle. So I thought that'd be kind of cute. It's bulking it up. I don't know if that's a good thing. But, yeah, like I said, I'll show you guys how I'm going to do the I think it's like that. What am I saying? Sewing this in. That's why I was waiting on that Fabri-Tac, because I really feel like I needed a stronger glue. Not that this wouldn't work, but I do know that these people, they use their glue or their journals, and I want to make sure it's going to stand up for a solid year. Here's Bitty Boop. Hi. What are you doing? You looking for Daddy? I know, honey. And I thought if we had, you know, more of this, that we could maybe put them on other pages throughout the book too. Hi, Bubba. You okay, honey? He misses your daddy. Huh? You miss your daddy? You guys are getting a lot of critters in this video. Did you know that your sister and Bubba were up here? This one loves to play with Jazzy Lynn. So at night, they'll be running through the house, and they play hide and seek. And so he'll be running, and she'll hide from him, and then he'll look for her. It's so cute. Jazzy Lynn's fitting in really nicely. And I just put another picture of Jazzy on in the YouTube or in the Facebook group, if you guys haven't seen her in there. If you want to see her, that's where she is. But her and Cubby were snoozing together. So cute. So I'm trying to get pictures, and too, my friend, you know, Aunt Beck sent me a bunch of frames, and I need to get me some really good ones to go in those frames. Might be a little long. So if I have a really cute picture, then that's what I'm trying to get, a really cute one for those frames. Cool. You see what I mean? They just said, like he said, oh, just put a little bit of you in it, make them pretty simple. And so that's what I'm doing. It's just, Clint's got one more thing he wants to make. He's going to make it on video, I think, in a few days to get these finished, you know, finished off. But it's one too that he can make after they're made into journals. So I really need to, if your thing is clogged like this, you can take it off and it screws off and boil it in some water is what they say to clean it. And just boil it until it kind of, you can pick out all that glue. I think that's what I need to do because I think it's kind of clogging up. But I did love this idea. This, like I said, this idea was from Clint. He's like, ooh, I love that lace. Gayle was using this lace, and she said she got it from Home Depot. Or Hobby Lobby, sorry. And so Clint's like, oh, go order that. And it was on sale, which was really nice. So that was fun. Very fun. I don't know, I might put charms. You know, I think that would be really cute. I need to go through and see what kind of charms I have that would work. For, you know, see if I have 36 of them. Oh, and one other thing I need to do is find a tie for the covers. So I might do that after I get off here. Because, like, the ties, I want to sew them on the cover before we do the binding, because it's just easier, you know, when the papers aren't in it. So I really like that, though. I think that's really cute. Try not to cut them in half if I don't have to, but some of them I have had to. No, I've never really used Fabri-Tac, but I wanted to, you know, like I said, just kind of double up on this. And then, did I tell you guys I got more glue? You know, the lady who sent me the glue, she sent me the wrong kind. Like 527 glue, which is like more for metal and glass and stuff like that. So I wrote her and told her, hey, this isn't working, or this isn't the glue I ordered. So she said, well, I'll send you a refund, which she didn't, and I'm glad she didn't, because like 2 days later I got another set of the same glue, which I know I told you guys was, and it's 527 glue. So then I thought, well, I really need Fabri-Tac because I want to make sure that these books are going to stay. They're going to be really, you know, secure, well made. And I ordered my Fabri-Tac from a different vendor because I thought, well, if this lady, you know, has done that twice in a row, then I'm going to get the same thing again. And I really don't need any more 527 glue because I have plenty. Not that I'll ever use it, but I might. And so I ordered Fabri-Tac. It's supposed to be here like on a Thursday. And then like on that Tuesday, I got, that lady sent me the correct stuff. So it was just a headache. So, but I should never run out of some permanent glue, so I guess that's a good thing. Look at how much ribbon. I mean, that really did not use tons of lace, you know what? So, and like I said, we bought 5 of these. Of course, I can always use it for other projects. But I saw this kind of on Pinterest where they kind of put lace on the bottom, and then they put like a little, like I said, a little charm. It's kind of cute. Okay, I like that. So I think I'm happy with that. And so this is what they're going to look like so far. They're chunky, they're thick, and they have tabs on them, which I think are really fun. And I think we're going to go ahead and call this one done, and then when I come back, we will do the binding, because I did have somebody who specifically wanted to see how I bind all of these into a soft cover. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get it done or not. Wish me luck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you again for praying for my sister-in-law, Danita. And yeah, I'll try to keep you guys updated. And please keep my brother in your prayers, because he really needs some uplifting, and he really needs some prayers right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. Come over to Facebook and join us. It's called The Rambling Crafters, has an S. It's spelled just like my YouTube channel, but with the S on the end of Crafters. And the link is always below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. I already said that, didn't I? You guys have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.